Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm Calicais and today we're playing Cascade Walls. This is not the combo version of Walls. This is a version looking to make a ton of mana and slam huge threats. So how are we making that mana? Well, for the name's sake, we're playing Walls. So we have Cerulean Caretaker as a 1-drop wall, Overgrown Battlement as a 2-drop wall that adds green for each creature you control with Defender. So basically all of our wall creatures. And then we have Axebane Guardian, which adds X mana in any combination of colors, where X is the number of creatures you control with Defender. So those are our 2 giant mana walls. And then we have Tuk Tuk Rebel Fort to give all of our walls haste. So we have 12, 13, 14 total walls in the deck. The other things that we're doing is we have Quirion Ranger, which can pick up a land and reap to untap like one of our big mana walls. And then a little bit of early mana with Jaspera Sentinel. A lot of card draw with Winding Way and Lead the Stampede. The idea is we're going to put Boarding Party and Annoyed Allosaur onto the stack, Avenging Hunter and Generous Ent as well. And we're just going to try to go straight through our opponent. It's a very Timmy deck. We also have Vivian's Grizzly, which can be a little bit of card advantage. With our extra mana, we can look at the top card of our library and put it in our hand if it's a creature or planeswalker. So we're playing mostly creatures. And then Valakut Invoker to kill our opponent with extra mana, but it's not, we have no way to drift for it. It's not even combo in the sideboard. 4 Coalition Honor Guard for Glee, it looks like. Hydroblast for red, Breath Weapon, Gorilla Shaman, Nidalea's Disciple. These are all standard sideboard cards, but no combo package. And this comes from Tugga Naxos. So they had trophied with this that I highlighted in the decks of the week, which you can see on my channel, and we're gonna run it, try to have some fun and enjoy ourselves. Make sure to like and subscribe and leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought about it, and let me know if I punted. If you're interested in sideboard guides, check out patreon.com/calicais, and if you want early access to videos, you can find that in the member section of my YouTube page. Make sure to check out cardmarket.com, the largest seller of Magic the Gathering cards in Europe. Let's go ahead and get into the matches. On March 1st, we have the inaugural Upstate New York Pauper Open coming up. This is a 64-player Pauper event happening just outside of Rochester, New York, with $1,500 in cash prizes if we hit the 64-player cap. Right now, there's 19 spots remaining. So are you going to come out? Just to give you a look of where we are, it's at K2 Brothers Brewing Company. So you've got access to food and everything, and it's just outside of Rochester, New York. Come on down. All right, let's get into the matches. All right, game 1, we're versus Archer Costa, who usually plays mono red. So we don't have a turn 1 or turn 2 creature. I think we should probably mulligan because we're on the draw. Like, we're just going to go land, Quirion, land, Winding Way. That doesn't really get us anywhere. Our opponent's mulligan to 6. I think I'm mulliganing. This is a worse hand. Dang. I think I should mill again, but this is like, it feels like a 5 already, so I might as well. Maybe that first hand was fine. Okay, this is a lot better. Keep. So we can go Caretaker turn 1, tap 2 mana, Wall of Roots, tap 2 mana, Overgrown. So we can get rid of maybe Axebane. Oh, 2 lands. I guess I can get rid of the Allosaur and then just pray that I draw into something. And just set up the mana. Step 1, get mana. Step 2, do something else. Mountain for the opponent. So as I expected, they're on mono red. So we should be able to have a decent start here with all of our blockers, but then we have to get something else going. Another Battlement. Play the Caretaker turn 1. I'm just going to shove everything into blocking. Black-red. So Madness Burn. They have a Kitchen Imp. Okay. So Madness Burn, our Nidalea's Disciple are good. We're going to block. I wonder if you're supposed to bring in the Coalition Honor Guards. Let's tap 2 mana for a Wall of Roots, and then make green, and tap this, and then make green again, and play Battlement. So the Avenging Hunter is pretty sketch into this Kitchen Imp. I don't know if it's a great plan. They can easily kill it, I think. Just block again. We're going to 15. They kill my guy. Okay. There. Play the Battlement. Land. Pass the turn. So right now we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. They play a Sneaky Snack, or they get back a Sneaky Snacker with Grab the Prize. I don't feel like this Avenging Hunter is good enough. Block with the Wall of Roots. Lead the Stampede. Cast that. Party, Sentinel, Wall of Roots. Okay. So, can make 1, 2, play Wall of Roots. Then I have 4, 5 mana. Or I can just go 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that doesn't work. I'm just gonna go Despair Sentinel, Wall of Roots. Pass the turn. Then maybe we can like kind of play through them the next turn. I'm fine with blocking the Sneaky Snacker, I think. Getting in. Block here. I don't have really any way to gain life. Plays a Swamp. So we find the Vivian's Grizzly. 3, 4, 5, 6. Make red. Tapping this. And cast the Boarding Party. Uh-oh. Avenging Hunter. That's bad. Oh well. Okay, we take the initiative. We're going to get a land. Mountain, I guess. Play the Mountain. Play the Grizzly. Then we'll attack in for 6. And then hopefully next turn we can win the game. I don't know if that's going to be the case. Send. They block. They're soaking up that damage. So this turn they're going to get in with the Kitchen Imp. They will take the initiative, get a basic. And then next turn they're going to be able to get the initiative again. And they will probably give me a lot of damage. Like, we can't let them get the trap. We're dead if they get there for sure. Plays the basic. 4 cards in hand. We find Annoyed Allosaur. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just try the Allosaur right away. I don't know if I should be using, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6. Tap this one. Play the Annoyed Allosaur. Cascade. Okay, we have the Axebane Guardian. Cool. So hopefully the Allosaur can block. We're going to slam in. Send in the team. And I'm saving the Avenging Hunter for post-combat because we might be able to just kill them. No, they're at 7. Okay. So we forge onto our Reach creature. Try to keep it from getting killed. And then we go ahead and slam another Avenging Hunter and put you to 2 life. Scrap you. Oink. Okay. Can we live? We're at 7. I have an 8/7 Allosaur that can block this Kitchen Imp. So they need 7 damage in hand. They play another Kitchen Imp. So they played a second Kitchen Imp. I guess I'm probably going to die. We can block 1. Then if they have 2 bolts, I'm dead. All right, they're getting in. So we make the only block we can. Pass the turn. Do you have it? They go into the initiative. They scry 2. So I guess that means that they probably have like a looting in hand. And if they can loot into double madness stuff, then they win. They win 1 top, 1 bottom. Do you have it? They did not have it. So what should I do? I know I'm going to attack. Like, what's their plan here? Just die? Play the Avenging Hunter. Take the initiative. Draw a card. Boarding Party. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play Boarding Party. Play Quirion Ranger. Okay. Now we have lots of mana. I guess I'm just going to attack. The Fiery Temper face. They just, maybe they didn't have it. Send everything. That was a close one. Okay, so we definitely want to bring the Nylea's Disciples. And then I think we don't need the Invoker, and we don't need the Grizzly. And well, maybe the Grizzly's useful because they're a removal deck. Tuk Tuk is good. We'll get rid of the Grizzly. These are really good. We need to make 2 more cuts. I'm just going to trim on the Lead the Stampedes, I think. Not sure if that's correct at all. But we're trying to slam creatures, and I brought creatures in. Okay, once again, we have a pretty good hand, I think. Land, Wall of Roots. We do have the Tuk Tuk. We have 1, 2, 3. We have things to do. Epicure turn 1. play a Caretaker. Then we can go Wall of Roots, tap the Wall of Roots, play a Caretaker. Next turn, play the Nylea's Disciple. Gain some life. Opponent plays a Swamp. They're going to Kitchen Imp again. Okay. We have a blocker here, so we'll take 2 damage going to 17. Block. They have a Query. We find a Querying Ranger. So does that change anything? Land. Wall of Roots. Make green. Play the Caretaker. Make green. Play the Querian. Pass the turn. Used all of our mana. They play Trespasser's Curse. Okay, I don't know if that's that good against me. They get in for 2. Land. We can just cast the Disciple right now. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. I guess I want to do that. 3 mana. Make green. Make green. 5 mana. 6 mana. Never mind. That doesn't work. Okay. 3 mana. Make green. Oh, wait. That doesn't work either. If we make red, we can tuck. Then I guess I lose a life. I make green, tapping here. Make green again. Untap this. Picking up a land. Make green again. Tapping the tuck. Play the Nylea's Disciple. Go back to 18. And no attacks. Next turn, Altasaur, our opponent, plays another Curse. Getting in for 2. We'll go to 16. This will put me to 14. Land. 1, 2, 3. Green. 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 Untap this. Make it green. Just tap the Wall of Roots and play the Altasaur. Find an Avenging Hunter. Oh boy. Oh boy. So we're taking 4 damage. We grab the Mountain, I guess. I can attack for 9, 14. Then they attack me back for 3. I'm just swinging in. Send. They block with the Epicure. Soaking up 3 damage. No, they don't block. Now when they attack, I can untap my Annoyed Altasaur to block the Kitchen Imp. Cast Faithless Looting. Fiery Temper, Alms of the Vein. Okay. That doesn't kill me. We go to 6. They're going to go to 15. We have 3, 9. We have a lot of damage coming in, but they're going to be able to pick up a land. I don't know if they're going to attack with the Epicure or not. They kind of have to. Okay. They're attacking in. Untap the Altasaur, picking this up. Block. They get a land. We're at 2 life. So they need a land and a bolt or a blocker. Plays a bolt. Okay. I guess I got a little aggressive. Is there anything else I want to do? Hydroblast is probably not where I want to be. Actually, lead the Stampede. Oh, why don't I just cut the Avenging Hunters? Of course. Avenging Hunter, not very good against their deck, I think. So maybe we'll bring in the Grizzly. Cut the other Avenging Hunter. Bring in the Valakut Invoker. Yeah, that seems way better. Okay, we're on the play now. Can't keep a no-lander. I think we keep this. And put back the Boarding Party. It's the furthest from being able to be cast. We have Forest, cycle the end. Turn 2 Battlement, turn 3 Axebane, then we play Nylea's Disciple, hopefully. We're hoping to rip some stuff. Our opponent mulligans to 5. I think they mulled to 5 in game 1. Yeah, I mulled to 5. They mulled to 6. Play the Forest and pass. We go Epicure. I'll cycle. I think it's important to get the land. And that way, like, I can cast the Axebane even if they kill the Battlement. We found a Winding Way. That's pretty good. Battlement on the table. And then we can go Axebane, play the Winding Way. Kitchen Imp again. They've had the Kitchen Imp turn 2 every single game. Wow. Okay. This is seeming very familiar. We can play Overgrown Battlement into Axebane. Yep. Tap, Battlement. 3 mana, Axebane Guardian. Pass the turn. Now we have 9, 12 mana. They play Voldaren Epicure. Discarding a Sneaky Snacker. mountain. Will they bolt? A faithless looting. So the snacker comes back. With our 12 mana, I think we Winding Way first. Because we have red mana off the Axebane. Let's cast the Winding Way. Creature. Do I get anything? Just Nylea's Disciple. Dang. Okay. 1 Disciple. Gain some life. Make a bunch of green. Play another one. I'm at 26. Losing the Lead the Stampede and Winding Way there was pretty bad. They get in for 4. We're going to start attacking. We have an Altasaur. So this is enough to cast the Altasaur exactly. Let's see what we cascade into. Lead the Stampede. Okay, okay. Okay. I'll hit all 5. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Amazing. Draw 5. Done. That was crazy. Let's see. So now 3 mana. This makes 4. Now this taps for 4. So 5, 6. A bunch of green. Cast an Axebane. Cast another Axebane. And we will attack. Ba-bam! I'm going to prioritize blocking the Kitchen Imp with my Altasaur. Opponent plays a mountain. 3 mana. Looting again. Snacker comes backer. Pretty sweet. They've got another Kitchen Imp, so I have 8 damage in the air now. Luckily, I'm going to have another Annoyed Altasaur coming up, and I have a Jasper Sentinel. They want to just throw a Kitchen Imp into my creatures? Yes, they do. Alright, we'll take the 4, go to 16, or 18. Another mountain, or another forest. Play this Altasaur here. Finding a Tuk-Tuk, okay. Don't know if that's amazing. Play Jasper Sentinel. So we have 12, 15. Wow, we almost have enough to kill them. They have 6 damage in the air. So if I attack out, let's just play the forest. This has reach, right? Sweet, okay. So we're gonna get in. That's 12, 18, 19 damage. They block, 12, 13 damage. Okay. Yep, they had to sacrifice both of the Epicures. They go to 1 life. They will be able to deal me at least 4 damage in the air. They're casting a Faithless Looting. Just Sneaky Snacker into the play again. Pretty nice. They have double removal spell. They could take out the Rubble Fort with the Fiery Temper, but it doesn't do too much. They're probably going to go face with both of these, putting me to 12, and then attacking for 6, but I block one of them. I don't think they have enough to win. And our Tramplers are just going to slam in. They're dead pretty much either way. We win the match. We're on to round 2. Okay. Round 2 on the play. We have just 1 land. Jasper Sentinel by itself doesn't do anything, so let's mulligan. We have 2 lands. Okay. I'll keep this. What do I put back? Maybe Aquarian. We can go land, Aquarian Ranger. No. Land, cycle, and Wall of Roots Aquarian Ranger. Okay, pass the turn. Alright, our opponent plays... So Colony Garden makes me think that they're on Brood scale. But we don't know. I'll take a forest. I think I play the Battlement ASAP, so I can try to put the Avenging Hunter in play. I can go Wall of Roots, Aquarian Ranger, tap for 2, 3, 4, 5, Avenging Hunter. Green-white with the Colony Garden. Malevolent Rumble. Bogles. They're bogling. Okay. They choose Ethereal Armor. So we have to go over the top of them. We have a Tuk-Tuk, but no red mana. Avenging Hunter can get the red mana. Land. Oh, maybe. I don't think I could have done it all. Let's play Wall of Roots. Aquarian Ranger. 2, 3. Untap this. Pick up the land. 4, 5. Avenging Hunter. Grab the mountain. Now, one weird thing is that we can actually put the +1 counters on the Wall of Roots if we want, which will give it the ability to make more mana, but I don't think that's necessary. They Rancor their plant. Make it a 4/3 first strike. They're going to get in. I think I block with my Wall of Roots. Just to make sure that they can't take the initiative right now. I think I want to now Lost Well. I need to set up my draws. Bottom both of these. Finding a land. That's bad. Didn't even play the Tuk-Tuk out. Oh no. All right, I'll attack for 6. My assumption is that my opponent will be able to make this plant bigger now. Yep. Now it's an 8/7. They get in. No blocks. So we can go Arena to goad their Eldrazi spawn. Kill it with this. They grab a forest. Plays the forest. We're at 12, so we could die to something here pretty easily. Plus they're going to have Forge and Trap soon. I need a draw spell. 3 mana. Armadillo Cloak, making it a 14/13. Wow, okay. We'll go to the next game. I want to bring in the Coalition Honor Guards here. And then cut on the Avenging Hunters. That was pretty bad for them to have that. Or to get it. But once we have Coalition Honor Guard in play, they can't deal with it. Alright, we're on the play. We have Land, Querying Ranger. I'm gonna keep it. I hope that I can find another land. Then I can go land Winding Way. But I can at least pick up my land and play the Winding Way, and then, I don't know, maybe it's dumb. I can Winding Way for lands. But then I'm kind of far behind. We'll see what happens. Play the Forest and the Querying Ranger and pass the turn. Forest for the opponent. Playing a Bogle, maybe? Yep. We find a land. Winding Way for creature. We find a Caretaker. Not very good. Okay. Missing on Mountain, Forest, Forest. They play an Ethereal Armor, making it a 2/2. And a Rancor looks like a 5/3. We don't have very much time. So the first thing I'm going to do is attack in for 1. Get every point of damage that I can. Then I'll untap my own creature, picking up my land. Play the land. Play the Axebane Guardian. So the best case scenario is that we find... so we can go 1, 2, Caretaker. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Trying to maximize the amount of mana I have. They have 9 damage. Okay. Can't block. We're at 6 life. Down the Tuk-Tuk. So Caretaker. Make red. Green. Play the Tuk-Tuk. Untap this. Picking up a land. Land. Make green. 3 mana Axebane. I have 4, 5 mana now. 1, 4, 5, 6 mana. Play the Boarding Party. Another Tuk-Tuk. And then I pass and hope I don't die. If I don't die, I could maybe get, like, win the next turn. I can also untap this Caretaker to block. Opponent plays a Ledgewalker. Okay, Ledgewalker on the table. Can block that with a Rebel Fort, I guess. Okay, so they're going to attack 9. So I have to block with Boarding Party, Rebel Fort. Go to 3 life. Block, block. Okay. I have 4 walls on the table. So I have 8, 9, 13 mana. I find Coalition Honor Guard, but not that great right now. Let's start with make a bunch of green. 4, 5, 6. Make green. Play the Altasaur. Play this Coalition Honor Guard. Okay. Then we'll make red. Tap this. Picking up a land. Tap it for white and a bunch of green. This is 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's pass the Boarding Party, I guess. Find a Battlement. Okay, the Battlement has haste. And then I can tap Battlement. Play the Coalition Honor Guard. Then I think I'm not going to attack. So this is 9 damage. They can kill both of these things. Or both of these things. Play a Ledgewalker. They're attacking with just the Ledgewalker. Okay. Can only be blocked by creatures with flying. Oh no. That's bad. Alright, so we lose. GG. Dang. I thought I could reach this, but this doesn't have flying. Dang. Alright, we'll see you in round 3. Round 3 on the draw. Looks pretty poor. We have no ramp whatsoever. Mulligan. Sort of the same hand. I guess I just get rid of the Avenging Hunter for the moment because that feels like the thing that's the least likely to be useful. Goldmire Bridge, so we're facing... Okay. Let's go Land Querying. Probably facing Black-White Blade. The deck with a lot of Tithing Blades and refurbished familiars. Plays a Novice Inspector. I assume they refurb me. So what do I get rid of? The Grizzly maybe? Raven Inspector. Okay, so no refurb yet. Go land, battlement. So now with this in play, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. A Deadly Dispute, a Clue in order to get a treasure. I feel like, can you just sacrifice the Clue to draw one? Maybe they really needed to make a land drop. Plays the Scoured Barrens. I guess my best draw is probably a wall. Then I can go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Block here. Maybe it's not 7 mana. On a Generous End. Plays Grizzly out. Pass the turn. Not really getting anywhere. We can cycle the Ent for a land, so we'll have 4, 5, 6 mana. They play a Lembas and Scry. They went bottom, maybe looking for removal spells. Plays a Core Skyfisher. Okay, I'm just gonna have 6 now. They can pick up the Lembas again if they want. They do. We're not getting on, like, we're not getting going very fast here. Just block, killing a Raven Inspector. There's an Axebane. We can play Axebane Guardian. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Tap this. Picking up a land. Tap it again. Use the Grizzly. Put that in my hand. Play Jaspera. I'll pass the turn. No need to attack. I guess if they play a refurb, then maybe I want to pick up a land to discard that. All right, let's untap this, picking up a land. We'll discard the land. They play a Core Skyfisher to pick up the refurb. So let's just pass. We're going to take 2 from the Core Skyfisher. And then I'll try to dump my hand, but I only have 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 mana? 8 mana? And Boarding Party. A green. And green. Play the Altasaur. Okay, we found a Avenging Hunter. So that gets us a land. Forest. Play the Forest. I have 1, 2, 3 mana only. Okay, so I pass. They refurb again, so I will pick up a land, untapping the Overgrown Battlement. Discard a land again. Wish I had a little bit more mana. One cracks a Clue. Windhawk. Okay. I can pick up another. I'm just gonna discard my Generous End. Whatever, man. Refurb is certainly an annoying card. Now they're getting in. We get to eat this. They're going to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're going to pick up a land. And that's pretty good for them. If I had one more wall in play, we'd have almost double the mana. We have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana right now. On Wall of Roots. Okay, Wall of Roots. So now it's 3, 6. It's I think red. Past the Boarding Party. Past the Invoker. Oh, that's pretty good. I think. Then 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'll attack. Send to the team. Soaking up some damage. But this has trample. You should block here. Okay, they do block the Boarding Party. Right? So we're gonna go into Forge, I think. And slap that on my Avenging Hunter. Make it bigger. Now, I didn't play land this turn, so let's untap this. Oops, cancel. Yeah, untap. Tap the battlement. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make the land drop 6. Untap the what? They just concede? I'm just no wonder people don't like playing against this deck. People have to continuously just think about, wait, what mana how much mana do I have? I don't know. I have to think about it. It's gonna count. I have no sideboard. I'm resubmitting. Okay. I think this is a good keep. We have land, creature, land, another creature, make 2 mana, Winding Way. That's awesome. Our opponent's mulligan to 5. Lead on a tap land, Scoured Barrens gaining a life. Let's Jaspera Sentinel. Place another tap land. Maybe a Thraben Inspector is coming down. Yep. Find a Battlement. So I can Wall of Roots and then play the Battlement. Battlement, okay. I can block this. Now I have 2, 4, 5, 6 mana. I can actually play the Boarding Party next turn. Crack a clue. I wonder if it's worth playing the Boarding Party. Probably. No tax for the opponent. Let's make red. And then Boarding Party. So we find. Lead the Stampede. Okay. Glad I didn't cast them anyway. A bunch of stuff. Everything's selected. Nice. Any order there? We've got quite a bunch of things. We had 6 mana before, which means we can go Tuck into Axebane into something else. That's awesome. Very awesome. We play an artifact land. So currently refurb costs 2 mana. That's fine. I'm going to discard a Winding Way or Skyfisher, pick up the refurb. They're getting that value coming down, but there's gonna die. My attacks. Getting in for 1. Okay, so play the Caretaker. We're gonna go red, tapping the Wall of Roots. Play the Tuck. Now I have 2. Make green, tapping the Tuck. Play the Axebane Guardian. 5 mana. We can just go for Avenging Hunter. Wait, did I use this yet? I did. Okay. Avenging Hunter. Oh, I didn't use it. Dang. Okay. Should have played the Boarding Party. I guess it doesn't matter because the Avenging Hunter having haste is pretty good. Let's get Mountain. And then swing in. Planning on discarding the Mountain. Our opponent's at 5 life. I'm just casually counting. Most of this gameplay has been counting. Playing a refurb, discarding a Mountain. Sure. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 walls. So we have 2 plus that's 12, 13. They scoop. We 2-0'd him. Mostly just figuring out what mana I had and ignoring my opponent. Okay, round 4. I believe we're facing regular walls, so we are not going to have a very good time. Coalition Honor Guard will be good, though, post-board. Our opponent is going to be very confused to see what's going on here. I'm just keeping a hand with mana. They mulligan to 5. So our turn 1 is Caretaker. Turn 2 is Overgrown Battlement Quirion. Let's see. It's the Walls Mirror. They cycle a Generous End. So not a lot of cards in my opponent's hand, but only mana in my hand. They get a Forest. Winding Way. Okay. Finding Mass Vandal. Play Battlement. Make a green. And play the Quirion Ranger. And pass the turn. So this turn we have 2, 4, 5, 6. Playing Axebane. Is every wall or every wall you control? So if I play the Axebane, I'll have 3, 6, 7 to cast the Altasaur. Axebane Guardian. Make 3 green. Untap it. Picking this up. Make 3 green again. Make a red. Play the Annoyed Altasaur. Cast a Generous End. Okay, we're out of action. Attack for 1. Opponent plays a Quirion, so they have 2 with 4 mana now. They untap the Axebane. And play a 5-drop. 3 mana. 4 mana. Okay. So we have a lot of good draws. I think the Cascaders, really, our best draw is probably the, they have Drift of Phantasms here. That can make them infinite mana next turn. And Mass Vandal the food token because for fun. Why? Okay. We'll go green, 3, 4, 5, 6. Green, tapping the Quirion. Altasaur. Find Battlement. That doesn't really do anything. I will attack. I think we're dead. I didn't even click on my creatures. Should have right-click attacked all. I think they just go infinite here. They have Secret Door. They untap the Axebane. They get the Freed from the Real. Okay. We bring in the Honor Guard. And then what can we cut? We have to cut whatever is like not very effective. They can't really take the initiative from me, so maybe I cut that. This seems good. I'm gonna cut the Altasaur. Submit. So the Coalition Honor Guard stops them from using the Freed from the Real and the Quirion Ranger. Multiple hunters. But we have a mana, then nothing on turn 2, nothing on turn 3, so I mulligan. Okay, get rid of the boarding party. Land. So if I Quirion Ranger right now, I can play Overgrown Madamon on 2, then on 3. Let's just play the Quirion. We might top deck a land in that case it would be a little bit better for us, I think. Caretaker for the opponent. Tap. Untap my creature. Play the land. Battlement. Pass the turn. Get a Jaspera Sentinel. I have 1 mana. So let's cycle. Get a land. Play the land. Play a battlement. Untap the battlement. Picking up the land. Tap for 2. Winding Way. Creature. Don't have any red mana. Close though. So 4, 5. We can Avenging Hunter for the red mana. They play a battlement. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 mana. Play Avenging Hunter. Get the mountain. Play the mountain. Red. Untap this. Picking up the forest. Lead the Stampede. Play Tuk Tuk. Back in for 5. We only have 1 attacker right now. Plays Wall of Roots. I need colored sources so I can play the Coalition Honor Guard. I might be able to just threaten lethal though if I can find enough creatures. They play their own Tuk Tuk. That's bad. Plays Axebane. Now they have 4 mana. Maybe they just Freed from the Real and kill me right now. 5 mana. Lead the Stampede. They have their own Coalition Honor Guard. That's funny. That is funny. They play Quirion Ranger. Galvanic Alchemist gives them infinite mana. They drift from Phantasms and they do the thing. All right, on to the next. All right, last round. We're trying for that 3-2. We're up first Cheesinator. Last round we got cheesed. All right, let's keep this. We can go land, Caretaker, and then play the Jaspera, and then cycle, play another land. We want to get this Tuk Tuk going. Our opponent on Island plays Delver. So do I want to play, it's going to go Caretaker. Probably against Mono Blue Terror. See if they flip. They flip on a Brainstorm. 1, 2. We can't currently play the Tuk Tuk this turn, but we're close. Brainstorm's looking for a land. They play the Island. Passing the turn. Find Axebane. So I go Overgrown Battlement. And then tap for green. And Jaspera Sentinel. 1, 2, 3. So if I go tap, 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 then I can play Tuk Tuk. Then I can play the Axebane. Then I'll have 4 mana. I can play the Grizzly. Uh-oh. Our opponent has mana open. Looks like they might try to keep a counterspell here. So I'll try playing this Tuk Tuk Rebel Fort. See if they want to counter it. Decide they do. So let's cycle, grabbing a forest, and pass the turn. Avenging Hunter not great at the moment. They mill Brainstorm Spell Pierce with a Mental Note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They could now play Giant Terror. Gets in for 3, putting us to 11. What's my best draw? I have no idea. Just passing again. I'll try playing the Axebane. Dolls. Land. Grizzly. Grizzly Bear. I tap too much mana. Counterspell, okay. I'll attack you for 1 then. Doink. The next turn we can play Avenging Hunter and then block with the Jaspera Sentinel if we want. Get in for 3 again. How many more counterspells do you think they have in hand? Like 4? Currently they've used 2, so they are like at infinite counterspell time. Plays a Cryptic Serpent. We have Winding Way. Let's start with Winding Way on creature. Okay, we found some stuff. Play, this is 3, 6. Green, 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 green. Play the Quirion, play the Annoyed Altasaur. Cascade into a Generous End. Very nice. And then we can Quirion Ranger. This is turn 5. I didn't play a land yet. So I can untap this, and then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Avenging Hunter. I had to step away for a second, so now I have to remember what I was doing. I'm going to untap the battlement, turning forest, play the forest. 3, 4, make green, 5 mana, play the Avenging Hunter, and then we'll grab a forest. Think we are going to win this game. Let's see. Pretty ahead. I mean, I have blockers for all their stuff. 2 blockers for the Delver. I can shove these things in front. I actually have 3 blockers for the Delver. I really need the Jaspera. I don't have to sacrifice the Avenging Hunter. Our opponent mental notes. Okay. What do they mill? Lorien and a Terror. Generally, Cascade is pretty good versus blue decks if you can get it going. Play an island, 2 cards in hand. Frantic Inventory, draw a card. Will you attack? No attacks. Okay. My turn. We're going to forge onto this Avenging Hunter, putting the counters on a ground creature. Play the forest. Make a bunch of mana. Play the Altasaur. What do we cascade into? Let's go. Quirion, okay. I mean, not terrible. It gives us a bunch of mana. We'll tap this one, make green, and make red. Untap this one, picking up a forest. Make another bunch of mana. Well, let's see. We have 4 mana, so I guess I just use this. I kind of messed up. That's okay. Let's play the boarding party. See what we cascade into. Roll that dice. Lead the Stampede. Let's go. Nice. Got a lot more stuff. Axebane, boarding party, caretaker. Sweet. Okay. The rest goes on the bottom. Another attacker. Play out the caretaker. That's 4 walls in play. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can query in one more time. Activate this one, targeting this, picking up a land. Then we'll go red, green, make red, have this guy, make a bunch of green, and yet another boarding party. Sweet. Caretaker, okay. Time to attack. Pretty fun. All right, get rid of that. Let's send in the ground guys. See what they want to do. We also have the Quirion Ranger to untap when they attack. This is 18, 19 damage, so they do have to make at least 1 block. The block with the Delver, trading with the boarding party. That's a pretty decent trade. 1 mana for 6 mana. But can they survive? I don't think so. They thought Scour on themselves, milling Island and a Terror. They don't really have any outs here. Yep, they agree. We win. We actually don't have any sideboard cards to bring in, so I'm just going to resubmit. All right, so this hand, I'm going to keep for science, but I don't think it's that good. Quirion Ranger early is good. They have a Delver. Play my Quirion Ranger and pass. Nullify, okay. So they brought in more creature counters. Getting in for 2, 3. They can't nullify this right now, so let's play the battlement. Get in for 1. They get in for 3 again. We have a Jaspera Sentinel and a Forest Cycle, and play a land. So I have 3 mana. Just play the Jaspera Sentinel first. And attack in. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 now. Mental note. Okay. They're still getting in for 3. And Winding Way for creature. We can pay for a Spell Pierce. Creature. Looking for cheap creatures. Alright, we didn't find anything great. But let's cycle. I mean, cycling away the Genersense may not be very good in the face of this Insectile Aberration, but also could be good. Let's see. Now we can go land. Oops, I should have gotten the Gingerbread Cabin there. 1, 2, green. Play Lead the Stampede. Might see a Spell Pierce now. Oh. Okay. Hunter, Axebane, Caretaker. In the order. So now I can untap this, picking up a land, And we'll just play the Caretaker. If they want to nullify that, that's pretty much fine, I think. They didn't. So now I have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. When it continues attacking, we'll go to 8 life. On a battlement. So let's land, play the battlement, make green, play an Axebane Guardian, play another Axebane Guardian. They're just letting all these resolve. Okay. Play attack for 2. Pass the turn. I want to try to overload them so that they can't counter my stuff. Not everything anyway. 1 at a time is playing right into the control player. And because this has reach, we have a couple of turns. It's 3 turns of clock here, so we're gonna go to 5 and then 3 and then die. So we need to get some blockers for this Delver pretty soon. The Avenging Hunter is pretty risky too. All right, find a Caretaker. That's this is like a ritual. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's plus 3 mana. Wow. Make green. Make red. We have 12 mana. Well, it's boarding party. They probably nullify the boarding party. We'll cast an Axebane Guardian. They're just going to let that resolve. Why do you not counter? Don't understand. What are they waiting for? Nullify. Okay. Cast the boarding party. Cast Winding Way. Creature. What do we find? Annoyed Allosaur. Sick. We have a Wall of Roots. Yeah, we're going to cast our whole hand here. They counterspell the boarding party. That doesn't really matter anymore. Play the Wall of Roots. Tap 4, 8. Annoyed Allosaur. Here we go. We're comboing. Cast Valakut Invoker. That's very good as well. Because now we can pop the Insectile Aberration. Make a bunch of green. Zooming. Avenging Hunter. Nice. We will take the initiative. Grab the mountain. Oh, we don't have the mountain. Guess we milled it over. Play the land. Play another Avenging Hunter. Forge onto this Jasper Sentinel. So it can block the Delver. But I think we just untap the battlement, picking up a land. Tap the battlement. 8. Blast this thing. You're dead. Attack in. Nice. That's how it's supposed to feel, I think. Our opponent goes Cryptic Serpent into Cryptic Serpent. Can I just kill them with the Valakut Invoker? Maybe. They scoop. All right, so we end up 3-2. This is a deck for fast leagues for sure. So if that's something you're interested in, check it out. Hopefully you enjoyed. We got to do the thing. We'll see you in the next video.